This is the new McLaren Speedtail, the fastest car the company has ever built, quicker even than the P1 hypercar. And here's the carwow top 10 things you need to know about it. It doesn't take a genius to work out that the McLaren Speedtail has been designed to go as fast as possible. Its long, teardrop-shaped body helps it cut through the air like a hot knife through butter, and everything from its front wheel covers to its rear-view cameras and tight shut lines help reduce drag. But which hypercar would you choose? Click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to vote which you think looks the best. The McLaren Speedtail, Mercedes Project One, Aston Martin Valkyrie or Bugatti Devo. The first McLaren Speedtails won't be delivered until 2020, and they'll cost their new owners a whopping £1.75 million. And that's before taxes. On the bright side, all 106 examples of the car, which is the same number of McLaren F1s which were built, have already sold out. So your luck's out even if you've got the cash. Click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to see how much money you could save when buying a new car on carwow. One of the McLaren Speedtail's most noticeable features are the huge trims on its 20-inch front wheels. Unlike the ones on your Fiesta, they're not just for show. In fact, they stay in a fixed position as the tyres rotate, smoothing the airflow where you'd usually get drag and sending it upwards towards the radiators at the back of the car. Straight-line performance is what the Speedtail is all about, and its 1,050 horsepower petrol-electric engine powers it to a mind-boggling top speed of 250 miles an hour. That makes the rear-wheel drive Speedtail the fastest McLaren, although it's still 11 miles an hour slower than a Bugatti Chiron. Oh well, the McLaren's blushes are saved by its astonishing acceleration of 0 to 300 km an hour or 186 miles an hour in just 12.8 seconds. That's nearly a second quicker than the Bugatti and less time than it takes a VW up to get to 60 miles an hour. The Speedtail has the same 3-seat layout as the McLaren F1, with the driver sitting slightly ahead of their passengers in the middle of the car. The body clamping centre seat is modelled on the F1's and has directional leather upholstery that makes it easy to slide in and out of, although easy might be a relative term. On the upside, sitting in the middle gives you a brilliant view out and makes the car easier to place on the road. Along with having big power, the McLaren Speedtail is also very light. A carbon fibre body, aluminium suspension components and carbon ceramic brakes mean it weighs just 1,430 kilos. That's a huge 565 kilos less than a Bugatti Chiron and only a few kilos more than a Volkswagen Golf. Not bad when you consider the McLaren is 5 metres long. If you want to max out your McLaren Speedtail, and you definitely will do, then you'll first have to select the car's velocity mode. It optimises the hybrid engine for high-speed running, lowers the car's ailerons and retracts the rear-view cameras to reduce drag. However, DEFCON 1 is only achieved once the velocity active chassis control has dropped the car by 35mm, meaning at its highest point the McLaren's roof is just 1.1 metres off the ground. Every part of the McLaren Speedtail's body has been designed to help it slip through the air. As a result, it's narrower than the McLaren P1, but also almost a metre longer. From above, it looks like a teardrop, apparently the most aerodynamic shape in nature, and that huge one-piece rear clamshell helps smooth the airflow along the back of the car. Even the vents on the body have been optimised to provide just the right amount of air into the engine and radiators, while producing as little drag as possible. Practicality might not be high on the agenda if you're buying a ridiculously fast hypercar like the McLaren Speedtail, but for what it is, it's fairly usable. For one, you get 3 seats, all of which are big enough for adults. You also get 2 boots, one in the front and one in the back, and you can use every last litre of space because the Speedtail is, of course, available with a bespoke luggage set made from carbon fibre and leather. Lovely. To help it manipulate the air travelling over it, the McLaren Speedtail has ailerons at the back just like you'd find on a plane. Unlike the extending spoiler on a Porsche 911 Turbo, the ailerons are created by literally bending the carbon fibre bodywork at the back of the car. They are raised and lowered depending on your requirements, bending up under braking to produce downforce before flattening out at speed to reduce drag. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on it and share it. Also click on our logo to subscribe to this channel, and if you click on the bottom right hand corner you can actually watch more of our content. Meanwhile, click over to the right to go to our deals page to see how much money you can save on a new car at carwow.